Okay, that's better. I was having some technical issues, but the audio is working, and I think I've set a personal record uh, for getting everything to work properly. So, hey everybody, welcome back. It's Paige here with Curse Trains from Train of Thought's Discord.
Yippee!
And finally, everything's actually working the way it's supposed to be, or at least I think it's supposed to be. Like, it appears that I am having some issues that I was not anticipating, but that's okay. Just so long as everything works accordingly at the end, because that's what matters. I don't know what's wrong with my mouth. It's not synchronizing properly. Like, I didn't change any of the settings, but I don't know. Maybe I just need to change the lighting? I don't know. But yeah, glad to see you're all back. Welcome, Jacket Jail Fries and Metrolink F125. Maybe if I change my angle to the web browser, that should fix some things. Oh, that's good to hear. Now, my question is, why on earth is this not functioning properly? What do I think of celebrating the 10th anniversary of Five Nights at Freddy's? I didn't get to celebrate it. I was so preoccupied with other things that I completely forgot. And I think one of the issues I'm having at the moment is that I need more lights, but I can't get more lights because I haven't moved that into this room yet. I have confirmed the ability to move into my brother's room, which is going partly according to plan, but the rest of it's kind of falling apart. Like, I was hoping things would be a little bit easier, but apparently that's not the case. Let me hop over to settings. Maybe that will give me some clue as to what's going on. Hybrid lip sync. No hybrid lip sync. That didn't do it. Springbone wind, landscape mode, vertical head movements, reset pose. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Oh, gosh dang it. Gosh dang it. General settings. I don't know. Maybe I just need to adjust the mouth sensitivity. I don't know. Lip sync smoothing. Maybe that's what I need to do. Lip sync audio overdrive gain. How about this? Maybe this'll... that's much better. I was a little worried for a second that I was going to have some problems. Sort of, but I think I might have fixed it. Keyword being possibly. So we'll just take that from here. Yeah, I obviously did because I was busy moving furniture into my brother's room because now it's my room. It's mine now. But obviously it's become a bit of a hassle because I had way too many things than I was expecting. Or at least way too many more things than I expected. I'm not gonna disclose that for now. I'm just going to meander over to the cursed trains if I can find the tab. Oh, yeah, that's the other thing. Should be able to... Nope, that's not the link I want. Nobody's able to use that link. Copy that. Place it here. Okay, that's better. Yeah, I was worried for a sec that wouldn't happen, so I'll just be able to shrink this down and scoot this over and head over to Cursed Trains. Or at least where we left off, hypothetically. I'm hoping this actually remembers where I left off properly. Or maybe not. Yeah, this is from the week before. Scoot down a bit. L block. Oh, I guess. Oh, so this is where we left off. Okay, that's fair. Oh, no worries. It's totally fine. I have it right now. I just don't want to share it. You know? Maintain his privacy and that sort of thing. Ooh! Ooh! I just remembered. I also added something that I think everyone's going to appreciate. And that's this. Okay, so maybe that was a little too quiet, but you get the idea. But now when I need to disappear for a sec... Okay, that was a little bit longer than I expected, but you get the idea. Do I know about the X9000? I'm not sure. I'd have to go check. But let's see. Now that I've got this out of the way, I should be able to actually look. Oh boy. Yeah, I was not expecting it, but people wanted it so badly that I felt obligated to incorporate that. It took me a while to get the audio, like half an hour, because for some reason, editing it was a real... So, make of that what you will. So, Union Pacific X9000. What on earth is this thing? I'm getting some strange results. Is this supposed to be it? Because it does look kind of weird. Not gonna lie. I don't care. Just let me see the image. Oh, I thought there'd be more images. Picture from Pomona Fairplex engines. I would just wish it would tell me what locomotive this is. Ah, here it is. Oh, it's a 412-2. Why would you need that many drive wheels? But yeah, here's a bunch of other images. Here it is with some of the cladding stripped off the boiler. If it'll load for me. Speaking of loading... Oh, right, I forgot. I need to adjust this so people can actually see what I'm looking at. Let's see. Screen capture web browser. I don't know why it didn't recognize it this time around. Okay, that's better. Oh, gosh dang ads. Gosh dang it. Okay, so this is a funny looking angle. Here it is, undergoing reconstruction according to the description. Yeah, that thing's kind of huge. Not gonna lie. Okay. Well, with that out of the way, I should be able to bounce back. Hopefully, there wasn't too much or too little, because I will like to wrap up this evening at some point. You know, just gonna scoot this over. Okay. So, the DAP top YT, which I'm assuming means Dapper top. Oh, not this one again. That was the one we were seeing over here was a Vanderbilt tender. So fuel goes here, water goes here. So yeah, there was always something wrong about this turbine locomotive that just I couldn't fathom why anybody would make something that looks like this. Well, you could probably redraw it again, but I still appreciate this input, though I will have to admit that it is a repost. And then there's whatever this is. Like, I don't even know where to begin. Like, we've got a funny funnel, if I've ever seen one, with a bunch of pulleys sticking out of it. And not your average valve gear either. It's just completely bonkers. The more I look at it, the worse it gets. Hey, Jay Christensen. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, definitely. This is about as goofy as it gets. So, picker wheel. That means we gotta reactivate this. I knew I had everything else set up. Yeah, it's like pantograph poles, tiny little pantograph poles with the, you know, the pantograph wheels at the ends of it. But obviously that's not the case. Just gonna scoot this over. And away we go! Hamster! Hamster. I have no idea. I'm about as clueless as you are about this. But let's get that... Let's see. Community tab. That'll do it. Just gotta wait for it to activate. It'll take its time. Well, did it come off the tracks or something? I thought everything was all fine and dandy. It just was going to a different location. Unless, of course, they had to put it on a truck or something, which I can't imagine being the contractor for that. Like, that would be a hassle. But yeah, thanks, Fieldfire. Let's see what Franz the Fox Demon's got. Oh. Oh. From Hyper Weapon 2013's Why It Flies, Dimensional Armor Express 3.9, Empire State Express 3.9, Steam Engine 3.9. Wait, what the actual is this? P.S. This is a flying sci-fi goober battleship Yamato behind that locomotive. Source from Twitter. Okay, so I'm just looking at a bunch of weird images here that I don't know the actual I'm supposed to do with them. Because, like, there's a locomotive here, and there's a locomotive here, and the battleship Yamato over here, and let's see. Horizon Duvel, Empire State Express Steam Engine 3.9 by Makoto Kobayashi, 2014. Oh boy. And it's all made from, scrapped locomotives, because why wouldn't it be? Jackalus, KFC, and different railroad logos. Also, why does the chassis look like a creepypasta, so bendy and long? According to Jackalus. Okay, that was not the KFC I was expecting, but I don't know what I was expecting. But yeah. Something looks wrong. Yeah, it certainly does, Yield Sea Witch. It certainly does. Let's take a closer look. Because those are some big driver wheels. Something, I don't know how to put my finger on it. Like, there's a modern lamp where there should be a giant old-timey lamp. Excuse me. Yeah, it's just going to keep touring through the country. Yeah, it does look like it's missing pilot wheels. Also looks like it's missing some sort of a cow catcher of some sort. Yeah, yeah. And the cab doesn't look to scale, and the tender's a little off kilter for some reason. Can't put my finger on it. The longer I look at it, the more curious I get. Like, it should have a diamond stack or balloon stack to arrest all the sparks, because this looks like a logging railroad locomotive. Otherwise, there wouldn't be so many trees in the background. Alright. I'll make a note of that. Let's see. Carter 100K is just screaming. Ah! And what? Oh. Oh. I like me some 440s, but I think this is going to be one of those exceptions. Like, instead of the pistons being over the pilot wheels, they're in between the drivers and the pilot wheels. That's okay, take your time. James and June. Also, welcome to the stream. But yeah, I don't know why they're over here. There must be a reason. I'm assuming this locomotive used to be something else, but then they downgraded it, because this boiler does not look like it fits this frame. Also missing a headlamp, and everything is out of scale. Cute tender though, but this can go right and off, you know? It can just right off. Yeah, now that you mention it, that might be the case, but I don't know. Let's see what the messages say. I need context. Oscillating cylinder 4. Oh! It's oscillating cylinders. That's even worse. Like, instead of having a bunch of rods that stay put and a piston that stays put, the piston moves to remove the number of rods that are needed to get that thing moving, and that's why it's slightly off at an angle. Yeah, it's like a Mammoth steam locomotive from the Mammoth company. Their web link? No idea, dang, is what the rest of the chat says. But yes, thank you, Carter 100K. This one's excellent. Truly mortifying. Oh, not this again. Friends of the Fox team, what do you got? Retrofuturistic Canadian National Monorail. Okay, that makes it worse. From DeviantArt. Obviously, it's from someone else. But, yeah, this is probably from some sort of a magazine. Mid to late 20th century. Like, late 60s, early 80s. Brought into service with the Canadian National Railways in 2008, the Ontario-class hover train operates between Vancouver and Toronto, with a new line opening between Vancouver and Anchorage, Alaska, by 2020. Designed by the Meddingstrim Associates, the trains were capable of speeds in excess of 200 miles an hour and can carry a maximum of 600 people depending on the number of passenger units being towed by the locomotive, which, I don't know about you, but that looks like a jet engine if I ever saw one. And that's not even considering all the other bits and bobs in here. Like, retrofuturism is just one hell of a drug. Let's just leave it at that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so... Oh, Denny B, what do you got? Oh, I feel like I've seen this before. That doesn't make it any less wrong. And a bunch of boxy boys. So the Southern Pacific Stinkos. One still exists, number 20, which was a steam dummy, but rebuilt into a shop switcher? Question mark. And yeah, it's really boxy, and I don't know why. This probably used to have a crane, otherwise it wouldn't have all the little holes there. And this one's an actual steam dummy in every sense of the word. Oh, hi Veronica Sawyer. Heather's what? I'm not sure. Like, I'd have to go take a look. Yes, I know, it's a funny funnel. In my opinion, this is a funny funnel. So, let's go. Round and round the wheel she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows. One VTuber, one jar!
Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
Well, I don't know what... You're probably in a different time zone than me. But is this Labor Day? Is this a Labor Day weekend? I wasn't paying attention. That probably means that some components might be on sale online for model trains. I'll have to make a note of that. Let's hop over here. And wouldn't you know it, the jar's all ready. Moving on. Labor Day... Think May Day, except for America. Because there's the International Labor Day, or Workers' Day, on May 1st. But in America, it's different because apparently there was a riot that happened on May 1st in the United States that was pretty notorious at the turn of the 20th century. That the workers' rights movement didn't want to be associated with in the United States. But I don't know. If you ask me, it just sounds like a load of... We should have the same Labor Day as everybody else. Because America's not special in that way. Oh, not this again. The dinkiest of dinkies. Carter 100K, ooh. I know this is a repost, but that doesn't make it any less wrong. Oh boy. So yeah, this is from Muka, Skylet, Odinib, friends. This count as a funny funnel? Because we've already seen it before. Yeah, it's pretty down there. The Josephine Farley patents. This is a goofy goober if I've ever seen one. It's a double Farley. And I've never anticipated seeing spark arresters like this, to be honest. Uh-oh. Didn't mean to do that. That should fix it. Okay. But yeah, something about this seems wrong. So yeah, I was thinking it's a funny funnel, if only because there's two of them. Yeah, there's something wrong with the double Farleys. So, I'm surprised I haven't heard anything from this yet. It'll come to me, I guess. Picker wheel! Round and round the wheel she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows. Oh. I guess that's where it stops. Furry mode activate!
Yeah?
So I'm just gonna hide that choice, and I'm just gonna mosey on down here. Oh, I see, I see. Well, I'm just going to swap models first. Select. There we go. Okay, so with that out of the way, I should be able to make my way back. So yeah, I'm a furry in a jar. Make of that what you will. But yeah, there was that thing I was supposed to Google. What was it? Let's see, just gonna highlight this for a sec. Okay, just need to fix that. Bounce over here. Then over here. Okay, so. Yes, I am. So, what am I supposed to make of this? Did something happen? American E2. So yeah, this is just a thing of all time. I don't know what to make of it. Moving on.
Hamster.
Oh, like the High School Musical? I never got into those. But yes, Steeman 60K 103, thank you for that. Carter 100K, Mocha, Skyla, Odini, etc., etc. Oh. Anyway, cursed really long tank car. Ooh. Ooh. Let's take a look at this. I feel like I saw something like this a while back. I think it was on eBay as an HO scale model. Super goofy. I think it was from Lifelike. Oh, okay, okay. Jackless, what do you got? Ain't got oh, ain't got no clue. Oh boy. Oh boy. Someone's gonna get kicked from this portion of the server. Maybe? I don't know. But thank you, Jackalus. This one's really cursed. Let's see. Jackalus said again, a little-known experimental demonstrator from General Electric to appeal to railroads still attempting to service low-revenue branch lines. Using a flat car as a frame and the cab and electrical equipment of a retired road switcher, a wooden passenger car, which also holds a small prime mover, provides room for passengers, and LCL freight. Oh, this can ride off. This can totally ride off. Like 767, it's got the logo to. It has the logo to what I want to say is the cab to that locomotive from the Unstoppable movie. Completely chopped up, my boy. I don't even know where to begin with this. And I'm pretty sure this looks like a very antiquated car back here, and I can't imagine them massacring it like this. I certainly hope they're able to just pop it off and just put it on some trucks and call it a day. Because it doesn't deserve to be treated like this. Well, yeah, the rough war bonnet livery, but it's got the letters that are not from the Etchison, Topeka, and Santa Fe. Retrofuturistic rail over rail technology. Technology! Technology! But yeah, this is cringe. And it's also a repost. Yeah, I can't imagine why they do that. But let's see. Let's follow the link, see if there's anything else quirky here. Because we've seen the footage of this from, which company was it? It was some press organization. They were showing footage of the all-leg type monorails for high speeds, and they had the banking turns like this. Okay, take care, Veronica. Oh, didn't mean to close that all the way, because there's more stuff. Airport monorail with a propeller of all things, because of course, why wouldn't we? And then we got this classic repost. I don't think I've seen this one though. That's definitely deserving of its own post. The mid-20th Century Express. This looks like one of those gyroscopic monorails that were conceptualized, and this is just your regular over under thingamajig. I forget what the arrangement's called. And here's another one. But yeah, it just keeps getting more goofy. I don't remember seeing all of these. This one I'm not surprised. This looks like the Wuppertal Schwebebahn. And this one's gyroscopic too. Oh boy.
Hamster.
And then we got this dumb Hyperloop thing. We got this repost. I don't know what this is. I think it's just a bunch of pillars that just let the train pass through. Here's another. Okay. More sci-fi nonsense that I think we've seen before. It just keeps going. How many images are in this post? Oh, I don't think I've seen this one. If I have, it's been a while. But it's a maglev. Maglev that I was not anticipating seeing here. Oh boy. Then we got the space one, then another space one, and then another space one. And now I have to admit this one's kind of interesting. But it's so many cursed trains. Most of them were fictional. Some of them were just concept art for things that never came true. And oh, what is that? Oh, also thanks Franz the Fox team.
Hamster.
Gonna remove these reactions. But yeah, this one looks all sorts of wrong. Just, it's a cab forward Soviet steam locomotive of some sort. Now I'm not sure if this is supposed to be Photoshop or if it's real or it's partially colorized by AI. Oh boy. I don't even know where to start. Southern Pacific AC-11, I hadn't thought of it. And here's Lego. Wait, and this is from Gunther the TOT Breaker. Super duper cursed. Lego Master 116 pings checkmark emoji. Now, this is not what I was expecting when it comes to steam locomotives. It's got internal pistons maybe, but that weird crank bit over here would suggest otherwise. Yeah, I suppose. I'm not sure what to make of this, though. Like, if it's a rendering from pencil, like, that's pretty solid. Romanian man. We got the Hexaplex from the Union Pacific that didn't come into reality from the Romanian man. Smackimation started a thread. CL threads. Yield sea witch added again. Very stringy thingy. The oldest locomotive in the world, supposedly. Uh-oh. It appears I have received a DM. That's usually never a good sign. Oh! Oh no, it's just a Jimmy Here bot. For Jimmy Here's You Laugh, You Lose submissions. But yeah, this is definitely cursed. Definitely cursed, but it's a repost, so... F's in the chat. S in the chat. Repost. Yeah, the elephant train. Let's see, Jackalus, what do you got? What is the what? Was there some miscommunication here? Why is the 2-foot narrow gauge locomotive on the standard gauge tracks? I don't know. And why is this image so small? But I'm assuming they did it because they could get away with it. Unless, of course, I'm just taking a quick look here. It looks like... Oh, there's tracks in between the tracks. So that's why it's there. And I'm assuming they just ripped up the tracks over here, because why not? Yeah. I don't know how else to describe it. And let's see, Cursed Trains 77, Honkai Star Rails, Astral Express, which that's a repost and a half. Hey, here's your post. Yeah, they dual gauged it, but they dual gauged it in the least efficient way possible. So yeah, this is from you, Jay Christensen. I'm not familiar with those. I'd have to go look that up. So, survey says... Oh, these ones? Yeah, I've already seen this. Like, these consists are going to be incorporated everywhere. So let's see. Apparently the top right isn't an attempt to make European locomotives look American, as it's meant to represent a Bolshevik agitprop train from the 1981 film about an American communist who documented the Russian Revolution, but the top headlamp still resembles an Old West American one, which is still cursed looking on a European locomotive, at least in my opinion. The three horsemen of half-baked attempts to make European locomotives look American for the big screen, plus a bonus locomotive that I learned after posting, is not what I initially looked to be at just a cursory image shirts. Okay, so we got this one. Classic repost from the Muppets. We got this one, which... Oh boy. Oh boy, that's weird. Is that the train from the 007 movies? I know there's more than one.
Hamster.
Oh boy, that looks funny. And that funnel too, just... I don't know how people think of these things. And this one's a classic repost, but not gonna knock it. It's got a funny valve gear mechanism here. And yet another funny funnel, so... It's time to spin the wheel! Yeah, those... I wish they would stop... The gamers outside would stop raging. Blue Lobster! Okay, I see. So let me just go add that prop around here, if I can find it. Here it is. Just gonna shrink it down as a little button to stick on the other side of my torso. Okay. Oh, two different spaghetti westerns, you say? Okay, that's fair. I'm not gonna spin a second time. Like, once per post is plenty. But yeah, thanks, by the way, Trey Christensen. Let's see. Friends of the Fox Demon says, remains of the Bolivian Bear Garrett locomotive in the Salt Flats, 3 kilometers outside the city of Uyuni. According to the Sun and the Wiki, inside the great APR where Brit engines and carriages are rusting away. I think, yeah, this one looks familiar. Like, I think Train of Thought made a video about this barren wasteland. That doesn't make it any less goofy, of course, because this is pleasant looking, but this, definitely not so. It's just completely vandalized by scrappers and other opportunistic folks. Yep, Rip Bozo, F's in the chat. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's an SCP about that. I completely forgot about it. Yes, and the Garrett was the first to fall asleep at the sleepover. Rookie mistake. So let's see. Horribly painted 25-tonner locomotive from Jackalis. The entire thing is painted brown and sloppily. The literal light is painted over. You can see areas where they missed, and the entire thing is just brown and ugly, even with a window painted over as well. Oh, also my favorite part is that it's completely blank. No company names, reporting marks, numbers, nothing. From the Tim Jan Cole company, a General Electric 25-ton switcher number 1. From Manchester, Kentucky, 1979. But yeah, I'm not sure this is paint. This looks like it was just completely rusted over. I don't know. I don't know why they'd choose such a terrible color that makes it look worse than it actually is. I don't even know where to start. But it's all sorts of wrong. Ugliest Plymouth ever. Just a streamlining on the top, please, from Yield Sea Witch. When, yeah, that's kind of goofy. But always interesting to see.
Hamster.
I think this is a Southern Pacific locomotive. If some of the details are any indication. Ooh, here it is again, Jay Christensen. Me when streamlining, yes. As usual, some of these might be accidental reposts. 2 speeders made out of live steamers and 2 cursed model train eBay listings. I think this is the wrong 2. But that can be easily fixed. Now, I was not expecting this. This is novel. This is new. For speeders, to be honest. Though, admittedly, this is a repost with a phony funnel. AWR, Unstoppable Movie, Custom Kit Bash Paint, GP27A Diesel. Okay, so that is a mouthful, if I do say so myself. And then there's whatever this is, like, custom built dual cab diesel. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, I want to see this. Oh man. Oh man, look what they did. Look how they massacred my boy. But yeah, this one's interesting. I like it. in the I hate it kind of way, but like, you know what I mean. It's a good post. It is a good image post. So let's see. Jackalis, load the trucks. You got it, boss. Oh boy. And this isn't just your average. This isn't your average truck, mind you. This is a road to rail converted truck. And it's just being dumped.
Hamster.
Oh yeah, there's quite a few posts on eBay of custom model trains that people have made. Some of them are just completely bonkers. You may recall that Harris over on his channel SMT Mainline bought a cursed locomotive and it got posted or shared on this Discord a while back. But to make a long story short, yeah, he bought this locomotive that looked like it was incomplete. It was super duper cursed with brass components. It was completely custom, and it was just an entire mess. Yeah, road rage moment. Let's see. Hammond, you idiot. And it's just replies from Top Gear, or as I should say, on this episode of Bottom Gear. Anyway, Ford Master, long man from PBS. Oh boy, this Baltimore and Ohio tender. For some reason I thought it was fake, but then I looked into it a bit further. Apparently this is real. Oh boy. Oh boy. But yes, thank you for that. Gonna apply F's in the chat for that. Jackalis has the following. There is a species of cockroach called the megaloblatta. I'm not gonna pronounce the rest of that. But yeah, we got ourselves a goofy looking logging railway locomotive. And an even goofier one. And an even goofier one. Look at those trucks. What the actual... I need to take a look at this. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Like, the pistons are here, and it drives a central wheel here, which then drives geared... this geared bogie here with 2 axles. I can't say this is a Class C. This looks like a Class B. But it's got the regular valve gear and then the not so regular valve gear, and it makes my head hurt just thinking about it. I'm not sure if the middle one is from Indonesia. I was thinking more likely New Zealand, of all places, because of the funny wheel configuration. But yeah, there was some funny funnels there, so we're gonna have to go and spin that wheel! Round and round, round and round the wheel she goes. Where she stops... Oh, me. Delete unnecessary tabs. Just me. Oh, I didn't mean to knock my microphone. Yeah, it's just... everything about this is just weird. So let's start closing the unnecessary tabs. I've got so many of them. So, Control-Alt-Delete. Task Manager. Should be able to close out... let's see. Close out that one. Close out Microsoft Edge. Yes, of course. I still have that open and available, so let's see. close this.
今度の遠足行けるかもしれないわ。
Gosh dang it, why is that audio? No! Bad audio. I don't know why I was doing that. Oh boy. Oh boy, I think I've angered my web browser. So let's close this out. And this out. And this one, and this one. I don't think I need this one. Still need that one. Okay. Okay.
Hamster.
Why does it say calendar? Ah! Here it is. It's on my other screen. Completely forgot about it. Okay. I certainly hope not. If not, I'll just mute it. Let's see. Carter 100K, the 4220 duplex. I have no words. Oh, this one. Yeah, we've seen this one before. I don't know who would think of such a thing, but they can just jump in a lake, step on a Lego, and stub their toe and bump their shin against a coffee table. They can eat hot chip and die. I hadn't noticed, to be honest. Looks pretty mundane to me. But I've seen this so many times, I don't even know what to say. Or if I should even spin the wheel again. Let's see. Mole, probably the first steam locomotive to work in the Festinia Quarry on the Welsh Slate Company's wharf in Portsmouth. And yeah, that is a traction locomotive and a half. It's a repost, but still kind of alarming. Oh no! Oh no, what's this? Franz the Fox Demon, what is this? Oh, and this is from LEGO Master 116, forgot to mention that. So, what do they do here? A weird placement for the TGV 001 on public display at the A4 motorway in Bischheim, France. It has trees growing up on into the back of it as well. This is the prototype of the TGV trains as well. So, Locomotive Wiki. Acronym TGV stands for Train à grande vitesse in French and translates to high-speed train. Electric train sets. Yeah, I was hoping there'd be some more useful information here. But this is the prototype. And not gonna lie, it looks kind of okay. Not exceptionally bad. Like, there's obviously room for improvement. I do kind of like the smoothness of the front, though, that we didn't get on the original. Yeah, I know it's supposed to be TGV in English, but if we go to the translator, Google Translate. So we go to detect language, English, French. Gosh dang it. Where is French? Finnish. Esperanto, Hmong. Ah, here's French. So yeah, we should be able to just backtrack TGV. And I should be able to...
TGV.
So this is the English. And here it just breaks it up into the actual words, but that's not what we want. What we want is the pronunciation of the TGV in French.
TGV,
Oh, TGV. I always forget how I'm supposed to pronounce it in French. All the weird French-ery.
TGV,
But yeah, it's just bonkers. Experimental. Oh, it was gas turbine powered. Oh, what the actual. Built by Alstom in France. Commissioned in 1969.
Nice.
It began testing in 1972 and reached speeds between 250 to 300 kilometers per hour, which is 160 to 190 miles an hour. It was part of the vast research program on high speeds for rail, which covered all technical aspects. Oh boy. Oh boy, that's what makes this cursed. That is all sorts of wrong. Oh, hey Dr. Ducks, welcome and good night. So yeah, let's visit this site. Here it is from the A4 motorway, which is just absolutely nuts. And this turbo train was built in a radically different fashion than its predecessors, the ETG and the RTG. It was composed of 2 power cars and 3 carriages, all with driving axles. Concept as well as the shape was kept when designing future TGV. Each axle is equipped with a traction motor, articulated train, blah blah blah. 2 are preserved, 1 in Belfort and 1 in Bilsheim. I know I'm pronouncing that wrong, I'm sorry. Fastest gas turbine. Why am I not surprised? But yeah, Franz the Fox Demon, that is definitely cursed. And someone replied, if you flip the TGV or TGV logo upside down, it looks like a snail. I kind of see it, but I kind of don't see it. Let's see, Carter 100,000. Firefighting equipment for underground mines. Oh. 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 So we got the locomotive here with the trolley pole and the trolley pole wheel. And we got ourselves a really small water tank, and we got ourselves presumably a gas-powered pump, which I think that's the last thing you want to encounter in a mine, unless it's powered by electricity. I really don't know what this is. It's too grainy. Oh boy. Oh yeah, I think we've seen this one before. From, let's see, streetcar rail welder. Oh, that's what it is. I thought it was for regular maintenance. Like ELC, which, oh boy. The Johnson Company number something electrical department. So yeah, for some reason I thought this was just for lifting up, but apparently it's for welding. Which, oh boy. Yeah. Let's see, Jackalas, what do you got for me? Goofy couplers from the Castle in the Sky. I think it's from that. I am not positive. Oh boy. Oh boy. That looks like a recipe for disaster. But at the very least, it makes sense if you want to, like, separate a train from the rest of the consist in a dramatic movie sort of way. But, like, I don't think anybody would have the strength to lift that up, because they'd have to be fighting the friction of... they'd have to deal with the friction of this little portion here, which is being held in place with the brute force of the rest of the train behind it. So yeah. Looks like that's gonna be all of it for this portion of the cursed trains. There are no more cursed trains here. Which, okay, but I feel like I should contribute in some way. Oh, I see, I see. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. Metrolink, you're Jackalus on Discord, right? If memory serves correctly. Hopefully, but I could be very wrong. My memory is shoddy. Oh, the drawings, of course, because let's see. Yeah. So, let's see. Here it is, community tabs. 1 hour ago, 12 days ago, we saw this, I think. So yeah, Smoky Mountain Express. Open image, a new tab. Oh! It's just the 2 drive wheels back here. I don't think it's very balanced. You might want to try... Actually, no, I don't think you can try anything else because you've got the rest of the valve gear attached to this one instead of the middle one. So it's understandable that you had this. But yeah, there's that. Let's bounce back here. New image and new tab. We got ourselves the
Milwaukee Road,
which is a 240 plus 042 locomotive. We got ourselves the hammer again. 0284. And we got ourselves just a little thing called that, the 040, with the wheels too close together. And whatever this is, the very large engine that requires 2 hands.
hamster.
The 424466. Because, of course, why not? But yeah, now I remember what you're referring to earlier with the not talking about the 424466 earlier. Jacket Jail Fries, so... Okay, so is there anything I'm able to contribute? Because I really want to see and make absolutely sure that I don't have anything funky floating around. Let's see, Pinterest. I think I accidentally signed in. Oh, no, I did not. Excellent. I thought I accidentally signed in to a different account on accident. But it is clearly that is not the case. That is definitely not the case. So let's see if I can find something goofy looking. Because I do have my collection of... where are my collections? Oh, okay. Alright, you have a good one, Jacket Jail Fries. I'm just trying to find where... Where on earth is this? I can't find it to save my life. Ah, here it is. Here it is. All pins... Cursed trains, this is what I'm talking about. So yeah, I've got a bunch of cursed critters. I can remove this. Can't I remove this? Why can't I remove this? But let's see here. Because I know I have a bunch of crazy stuff in here that needs to be shared with the world, but I'm just not necessarily in the best position to do so. Alright, take care, Amtrak 09. By the way, welcome to the stream. So yeah, I should be able to edit. Ooh, yeah, that one looks weird. That one looks weird, that looks weird. That also looks kind of weird. And a little bit of that as well. Yeah, I can't make up my mind. I'm gonna have to deliberate a bit more on what I want to submit. So I guess I'll just have to leave it at that. But I still have... I can't leave y'all hanging, so I'm just going to copy this image and paste it here. Let's see if it's big enough. Yep, that's big enough. I'm just hoping it's not a repost. So, well, I don't think it's a repost, but I'm always worried that it is. But maybe that's just me being paranoid, you know? So, we got that submission done. I should be able to wrap things up for the night. Of course, these were all submissions from Train of Thought's Discord. Go check out Train of Thought's channel on YouTube at TrainFactsGuy, as well as his Twitter at TrainFactsGuy. Go join his Discord to submit your own cursed trains, of course, because why wouldn't you? Yep, it's all ogre now. But yeah, go check him out. Submit your cursed trains if you're able to. It does require a Discord account, of course. Yeah, I'm definitely coming back to this next week unless something special happens. But yeah, that's going to be it for tonight. Videos and streams are only made possible through the engagement and contributions of viewers like you. I thank you for that. If you haven't already, feel free to like, share, subscribe with notifications on. Add it to your favorites list if you can. And of course, watch the stream all the way through. Hey Xander, welcome to the stream. Oh, okay, that's fair, that's fair. But yeah. And if you're financially able to, of course, then feel free to become a channel member or a supporter at patreon.com as a patron, or donate directly to the Stream Elements link, or the Super Chats. These and other things will be in the description down below, along with the invite to Train of Thought's Discord. So, thank you all for watching. I will see you in the next one, because I've got a lot of things to take care of this weekend. Moving furniture, because I still have some left over to take care of. Sure, happy Labor Day. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I will see you in the next one, and until then, take care, stay awesome, stay true to yourself, and remember to never give up. Oh, what was that? Oh, I see. Okay. And of course, remember to never give up. Bye, everybody.